Welcome back to Defence Reimagined. Today is day 27 and we will decode the secret highways of India's maritime power. The choke points like Malacca, Hormuz and Bab el-Mandeb. Today I'm recording from outside the studio here in Rishikesh, with the forest mountain behind me and the Ganga river cutting a line through the valley just as the world's trade flows through the ocean's hidden corridor. There are three narrow straits that decide the fate of nations. If you hold them, you control energy, trade, and the world's future. For India, these are not just lines on water, they are power lines. Through the Strait of Malacca moves a third of global trade. Hormuz carries over 60% of the world's oil flow, and Bab el-Mandeb funnels India's Europe-bound exports. Every ship is a lifeline for our economy. Piracy, terrorism, drone attacks, or great power rivalry at these points could trigger price spikes, energy shocks, and even military conflict. In 2025, the Red Sea crisis showed what one blockade could do. Ship insurance soared, vessel rerouted, and Indian exports delayed by weeks. Our Navy responded with Operation Sankalp, sending warships to escort every vulnerable ship, backed by aerial surveillance that tracked every move near Bab el-Mandeb, and India's role shifted overnight from trading nation to maritime actor, showcasing Sagar and the will to secure global arteries. There are some challenges that we see with the weaponization of choke points. Recent lesson from India-Pakistan conflict, which is Operation Sindoor, saw drone swarms and missile threats now target not just cities, means that these choke points are no longer passive. The Indian Navy expanded to over 130 warships and new aircraft carriers and is tasked with both defense and deterrence. That means every deployment matters. Let me tell you how these three choke points are different. Biggest threat in Malacca is piracy and regional rivalries. And now there's some major power tensions as well. Hormuz we see this is seen as an energy lifeline, and there's a risk of terror and blockades. Bab el-Mandeb on the other hand has a lot of political instability, of course with piracy and the link to Europe. India now chairs both Indian Ocean Naval Symposium, which is IONS, and Indian Ocean Rim Association, which happened in 2025, pushing for better joint patrols, information sharing, and quick response to crisis. Let me now tell you the three-part framework for India's secure future maritime power. Number one is that we must see clearly. Maritime domain awareness, from satellite to drones and real-time data, connecting commands from Mumbai to Port Blair. We also must respond faster. Rapid deployment, warships, and P-81 aircraft and joint operations with partners like US, UK, and Japan at all three states. And we must lead quietly. With diplomatic leadership, India doesn't just defend its own ships, but escorts merchant vessels from other nations, turning soft power into strategic trust. Just as the Ganga and Rishikesh carves a life, giving path between forest and stone, these choke points carve prosperity from risk. India's maritime guardianship is not about dominance, it's about service. Kautilya taught us, by controlling the passages, we can control the prize. In the age of choke points, our great power is readiness, physical, diplomatic, and strategic. Tomorrow on Defence Reimagined on day 28, we reveal Navy veteran innovators, how ex-sailors lead the deep sea robotics and green shipbuilding surge. Until then, wherever you are, by the river or the sea, remember that security is often invisible but never accidental. This is Dive Publisher. Until then, keep reimagining yourself and know that the power of change lies within you. Jai Hind.